Hello, and thank you for attending SAGE Alerts and Workflow video-based training. Please note that this is video-based training, and content is for training purposes only and intended for new and existing SAGE Alerts and Workflow customers.
Hi, my name is Jane Nichols, and today we are going to talk about schedules in event design for the Alerts and Automation solution. We are going to talk about the configuration of an event schedule, meaning how often the solution is going to check for the corresponding event's business conditions. Although most of the solution's events utilize schedules, the solution supports the use of web service calls via a REST API, as well as database triggers, which are embedded within external applications to know when records are added, changed, or deleted. Please use the solution's online knowledge base or contact the solution support to get examples of web service calls as well as database triggers and their use in the solution's event. We are going to cover three aspects of event schedules. First, we will add a schedule to an event. Second, we will review the holiday schedule and how to add a holiday. And third, we will go over editing schedules and adding a new schedule that becomes available to all events. We are going to continue working in our ERP application. And we are going to open an event that does not have a schedule set yet. Note that if an event has a schedule currently associated with it, it will be displayed from the main Event Manager window. We will open the first event that has no schedule associated with it by clicking on the blue Edit button. This opens the Event Designer in the bottom half of the screen, and the second tab down is the schedule. We will click on Add a Schedule, and this opens the schedule on the right side of the Event Designer screen. When selecting a schedule, click on the down arrow to scroll through the list of options available. The solution comes pre-configured with several schedules that you can choose from. So let's take a look at a few of these pre-configured schedules. The first schedule we'll look at is every minute. This schedule runs frequently, and we recommend not using it with events that return or analyze very large sets of database records, such as hundreds of thousands or millions of records, since that would put an undue burden on the resources of the solution's server. The next schedule would be none. Select this option to test the event before setting up a schedule. To actually test your event, use the green Run Now button at the top. When you are ready to move this event into production, select the appropriate schedule. The last schedule I'd like to bring your attention to is when email arrives. The solutions events not only have the ability to monitor conditions in an application's database, it also has the ability to monitor the content of incoming email messages. If you have an event that does this, be sure to select the schedule when email arrives. Moving on to the next option in setting up a schedule, there is a checkbox to select whether or not this schedule should be run on a holiday or not. Check this box if you do want the event to run on a holiday. The last option on this screen is referred to as Add Dependency. This function allows you to link one event to another in the solution. Although you can utilize this Add Dependency function, we strongly recommend that you utilize the option Job Stream in the Event Designer section. The Job Stream function is a more recent enhancement that allows the linking of multiple events together in a dependency format. Job streams allow you to graphically link and customize the order in which the events are going to be submitted. Let's click on the green Update button to save and exit this event. Now, let's take a look at the holiday schedule and how to edit and add a holiday. To take a look at the holiday schedules, we'll click on the down arrow by the Admin tab, and then again by the Schedule tab. Next, we'll click on the Holiday Schedule option. Here you can edit an existing holiday schedule by clicking on the blue Edit button, or you can add a new holiday schedule by clicking on the blue Add button. That's what we are going to do now. This opens the holiday schedule in the bottom half of the screen. The first field is Holiday Description. In this example, we'll go ahead and add the holiday Columbus Day. In the second field for holiday date, we will click on the calendar icon and we'll select the date for Columbus Day this year, which is October 9. If the holiday occurs on the same date every year, place a check mark in the box here. Otherwise, in this example, Columbus Day does not occur on the same date every year, so I will not select that box. Finally, we will select the active box and click on the green Save button to save the holiday schedule. I now see the Columbus Day holiday added to my holiday schedule. To complete this session, we will look at event schedules. This option is located under the Admin tab and then under the Schedule tab. We're going to click on Event Schedules. As mentioned previously, the solution comes with several pre-configured schedules out of the box. Now, to modify an existing schedule, click on the blue icon to the left of the schedule that you wish to change. To create a new schedule, we will click on the blue Add button at the top. The schedule opens in the bottom half of the screen. The first field is Time Zone, and it can be selected by clicking on the drop-down arrow in the shaded box and selecting the desired time zone. I'm going to go ahead and keep the defaulted Pacific time for this example. The second field is Schedule. This is to give the schedule a name. It's good to be descriptive to easily identify a schedule for any event. I'm going to go ahead and give this schedule the name of Every 20 Minutes. The next field is called Should Not Run Until After Date and Time. This allows you to specify that the schedule is not available to run until after a certain day and time. The next section is the frequency information. In the frequency box, if I select the drop-down arrow, it offers different options for me to select. Since the name of my schedule is Every 20 Minutes, I'm going to go ahead and select the Every N Minutes. In the Minutes field that just opened up, I'm going to go ahead and key in 20 minutes. Next, click on the Allowed Range tab. This is where you can select which month and days the schedule is available to run in an event. Clicking and placing a check mark in front of the option will allow this schedule to be run in that month or on that day. You can also limit the schedule to be available to run in an event by selecting the daily range begin time and daily range end time. If there is no restriction, you can put a check mark in the all day option. We are now finished creating this schedule, so we will click on the green Save button to save the new schedule. It will now appear in the drop-down menu in an event when selecting a schedule. This concludes our discussion on schedules in event design in the Alerts and Automation solution. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you for attending Sage Alerts and Workflow video-based training.